everyone, today I have an absolutely massive haul to show you from eBay and AliExpress. I think I have somewhere around 500 packages that have arrived in the past little while. Obviously they didn't all arrive in the last few days. I've been collecting them for the past month or so, just waiting to do a big video to show at you everything at once. I think I spent somewhere around $1,500 on this haul. I got a little overexcited that AliExpress was accepting PayPal because I don't like to use my credit card on that site, and I might have overbought a little bit. I think it's somewhere around $1,500. Once I'm editing the video and I'm adding everything up, I'll put the amount on the side of the screen there so that you can see. But there's a lot here to show you. I have charms, stickers, tools, glitter, all kinds of stuff. I'm really excited, so let's get started. One of the things I'm always looking for when I go shopping on eBay or AliExpress are these little containers of studs and charms and crystals. A lot of them I've never seen anywhere else. There's some really unique stuff there, and they're really cheap. Some of these are 50 cents or $1, and I usually overbuy. I definitely overbought this time, so I'll show them all to you. These are from a couple different sellers, but they're all charm wheels. These ones are just colored rhinestones. Some flat-backed pearls in different sizes, black rhinestones, and silver and gold studs with flatbacks. These are rhinestones in different shapes. There's bows, flowers, teardrops, stars, circles, and squares. These are a pink opal rhinestone in different sizes and shapes. These are gold flower studs, hollow rose gold, geometric shapes, so there's circles, hearts, squares. These are different colored metal studs, and gold and silver studs. These are also flat back pearls, but these ones are white, and the other wheel was more of a creamy color. And this last wheel is silver shells and starfish, turtles. I got two different packages of these butterflies. These ones are silver and rose gold, and these ones are rose gold and gold. You can see they're textured, which gives them kind of a sparkle. And they're a good size. These are rose gold. What would you call this? Like a rod stick? They're flat. This one's a gold set. There's lots of shells in there and starfish of different sizes. These shells are really tiny. There's turtles, kind of a spiral or honeycomb shape. These ones have kind of gotten mixed up in shipping, but you can see there's forks and spoons. There's a diamond shape, some triangles, some arrows. These are different black hollow metal shapes. So there's hearts, circles, it's like a pyramid shape, oval, square, and moon. These ones are also hollow metal, so there's squares and hearts and circles as well. Some triangles. These ones are a little smaller. These are more rose gold studs. There's some more of the hollow circles and triangles, just a lot smaller. And there's some really tiny studs there too. Pyramids and triangles. These are some little neon flowers. I think they're made out of paper. These are gold snowflakes. Here's some more rose gold charms. I bought these ones because I thought the little diamonds look like ice cream cones. They're even textured like cones. These are little containers with a mix of crystals and charms. You can see in here there's little metallic roses, some AB crystals, some sort of quartz stone. There's squares and circles of those. Some white pearls. This one has some little metal flakes in there, along with crystals and these little, I'm not sure what the shape is, like a little rock. kind of, or a little droplet, and they're metallic, that shape. These two have little fragments of mother of pearl shells. So this one is pink. Oops. There's a yellow. And a white. And there's some little sticks as well. In half circle shapes. The pink one's the same, it just has pink shells instead of different colors. Here's some more of the ones with the roses and the stones. This one's red and this one's coppery. This set is topaz and gold. It's got some pretty topaz crystals and then some teardrop shape charms. This one has multicolored pearls and some of those multicolored tiny little glass beads. And there's some big charms in here too. This is a bow. It's crystals. More crystals. These ones are a little bit larger. There's pear, heart-shaped, rectangle, oval, along with a bunch of little ones. These are emerald green rhinestones. Oh, it looks like there's other colors in there. It's an emerald green, a lime green, and then just a plain crystal color. Three different containers of rhinestones and pearls. These ones are beige and white textured pearls in different sizes. And rhinestones, and these are kind of a coppery pink. And a darker AB, and these are all multicolored. There's silver, kind of a blue AB, a red AB, and a crystal AB. I bought 5 of these ones with the white flowers and gold studs. They each have different flowers. I'll show you this one. And there's gold and pearl studs in there as well. This one has slightly different flowers. It still has the studs and the pearls. These ones are just more of the same, just different flowers. So there's that shape as well. These ones are similar, but they're a yellow-orange color. And these ones are metallic bluey green. This came as a free sample with all of these flower ones that I bought. You can see it's just crystals and the little glass beads, and there's some charms and studs in there. I like this pink crystal there. Got a set of AB rhinestones. These ones are kind of a beigey topazy color. Some more rhinestones. These ones are marquee shaped, different sizes. This is another package I ordered from Born Pretty on eBay, except this one is all charms and rhinestones. This one is rose gold. It's all different shapes. It's tiny little beads and sticks, some circles and pyramids. This is mostly green and blue and pink rhinestones. These are neon circle studs. These are darker AB rhinestones. It's kind of a green, bluey purple, and orangey red. Some little plastic dots, different colors. Little colored metal studs. metal hearts. There's pink, red, and black. Colored metal stones. These are gold, kind of a crystal, silver, multicolored, and then some larger multicolored ones. I thought these ones were different, but they're not. So I have 2 of this set. A set of round metal studs. They're all very small sizes, but they are 3 different sizes in each color. So gold, rose gold, black, and silver. These are multicolored rhinestones. These were supposed to be little plastic butterflies, but both of them broke in shipping. So I guess I have butterfly wings that I can figure something out with. These are just little metal studs. There's a couple different designs. These are extremely tiny silver round studs. These are silver cones, pyramids. And then I've got a bunch of these. These are circles, triangles. They're squares, yep, they're squares, and they're all in silver and gold. These are all the same. These are hollow shapes, so elongated ovals and rectangles, different colors. This is a free gift. It's little paper fruits and flowers. These are all hollow ovals in gold. I thought these were going to be a little bit smaller. This is really quite large for a nail. We'll see. Maybe I'll still get used out of the big ones. And this is the free sample. A whole bunch of different charms and gems. I don't remember ordering these, but I must have because they came in a package all on their own. They're little tiny fish and mermaids. They're made out of paper. So here's a fish. And there's some mermaids. Here's some seaweed. Look how cute this little octopus is. There's some coral. This actually is a cute little set. I'm glad that I ordered it, even if I don't remember it. And then I have these 2 sets of rhinestones. These ones are gold and crystal, silver crystal. And these ones are a dark AB in different sizes. This is the rest of all the rhinestones and charms. These 2 I bought because they each had pictures that looked like they were real watch parts, which is what I was looking for. These are not real. You can see how thin they are. And that's good for nail art, that they're thin. But I really was looking for authentic parts, so this just won't work. This one's the same. Just really thin. This is a set of different AB rhinestones, larger ones, but in different shapes. It's a marquee shape, teardrops and hearts. These are oval. These are baguette shaped silver rhinestones. These are a whole bunch of charms that look like piercings. Oh, so those are like little pyramid studs, the cone studs. I love these. I use them in all different sizes. And there's some more. They're just a little smaller. Oh, and some more that are even smaller still. So those are the 3 sizes that I got. And then these ones I got 2 different colors of the studs. and 2 different colors of the hoops, silver and black. These are neon rhinestones, different sizes. Some plain AB crystals, and some shiny brown crystals. This is a package of narwhals that I bought that I thought were going to be a lot smaller. Look how big these are. I don't think that's going to work. Maybe. You never know. I found one more package with a bunch of charms and a free sample in it. These are 2 packages of circles, gold circles. These ones are closed, and then these ones are open like horseshoes. See that? These are bunny ears. And these, I'm not sure if they're meant to be crosses, but to me they look like swords. And this is the free sample that they sent, a bunch of charms and rhinestones. I like these rose gold studs there. These are all glitters from different sellers. This one is a set of different colors of rhombus shapes, so like a kite shape. These are neon hearts. I like those. These are little starburst shapes, kind of a yellowish blue and a bluish pink. Square holographic glitter. This is just a holographic flake. This is more rhombus shapes, multicolored. And this is a holographic circle glitter. The colors on that are incredible. Pinks and purples and greens. This is more of those starburst shapes. Pastel colors. It's leaking really badly, but that makes it easy for me to show you the shape. Different colored butterflies. Hearts. More butterflies. This one's slightly different. Some of the colors are the same, but this top one has white. This one has a crystal AB instead. There's some purples and different pinks in this one, and a black, and this one has a dark hollow. So just more colors. And these are hollow bubble shapes. Even more butterflies, except these ones are neon. They're also matte instead of metallic. That's what they look like. And a couple boxes of flakes. These ones are all holographic. I don't want to open this up and show you because it's just going to make a mess. There's lots of leaked flakes there. This one is more metallic flakes, like this mixture of black and gold. This is just more of the same metallic flakes. This one is just larger pieces of foil. There's not much in there for the price. I don't think I would repurchase this one. These 2 sets are kind of unique. This one I think is a moss, but it looks like coral. And it's in all different colors. And this set is like a holographic square in different colors. And these are the free samples that came with this order. These are stickers, butterflies, a bunch of silver rhinestones, and some gold circular studs. these 8 here all have really, really fine glitter in different colors. This one is orange and yellow, and there's a pink and orange, pink and purple, green and orange. This one looks like it's green, yellow, purple, multicolored, pink and blue. Looks like blue and pink and green. And these 2 are round glitters. This is pink, and then this is gold, black, and white. These are all different mini glitters. I'll open them all up and show them to you. Here's what they all look like. There's white, neon yellow, orange, a dark orange, coral, green, 3 different pinks, a blue, and a black. The white and the black are shiny and what you would expect glitter to look like. But the other colors are all matte, which is an interesting finish. And it's really small glitter. I just wanted to show you guys this. This one has a dead fly in it. Not the end of the world, obviously, but I don't really want flies in my nail art. These are all different chunky glitters, well, except for this one. This is kind of a fine peach. And the champagne gold is a little bit finer as well. But the rest are all chunky hexagon. So there's dusty roses and pinks and an emerald green. Here's another package of mostly chunky glitters. I'll take them all out of the bag so that you can see what they look like. This one's probably my favorite. There's 2 of this one. It's green. And then there's a smaller glitter in that same green. Some more peach glitter, but this one's a little larger. Some purples. Lavender. Pink. This is a set of holographic flakes from Born Pretty. This is blue, pink, purple, green, and yellow. I picked up this set to see if there was any real difference with the cheaper flakes compared to the more expensive brands. I can't see any difference just visually, but we can try them in a video and see if they perform the same way. This is a package of a bunch of chrome powders I bought. And some of these come in colors that you just don't find very often. These ones are all kind of beigey, brown, coppery tones. A couple rose golds. And these ones are lavender. This one is interesting. It's kind of multicolored, brown and purple and blue. This is the one I'm most excited to try. It's gorgeous purple color. Here are 4 of the Aurora Chromes. This one is just a white, a pinky purple, a green, and a blue. There's quite a big difference between how much is in some of these. I don't know if you can tell. Between the green and the blue, there's about half the amount of the blue powder. Some more chrome powders. This one's a coppery red, a turquoisey green, rose gold, and a grayish black. This one's silvery. This one's kind of a really tiny rainbow glitter. And this one's a hollow. And this is a rhombus glitter, multicolored, really tiny little rhombus shapes. These are for simulating snow. So I bought 2 sets of these, and these are both the same as well. It's just white, really, really fine glitter, basically a powder. And then these 2 are white glitter as well, slightly larger, and then a fine one. And it comes with 2 little nail polish brushes for application. I'm not sure how much I'll use those. I'd probably prefer a different brush. These might come in handy for something. Here's a couple packages of velvet or fur powder. This set is all different colors. I use the white and the gray and the black the most. It's always nice to have other colors as well. I do use green and red quite a bit at Christmas time, so I stocked up on those. This one's going to get fur all over my table if I open it, so I'm going to leave it. And then I got a couple of white. Oh, there's 3 of them. And a black, and a dark pink, and 2 light pinks. This is what it looks like close up. It's just really fine fluff, little tiny fibers. It's really good for adding texture and interest to nail art. Here are 3 packages of pearls. These are 2 mixed bags, larger size and smaller. I got 4 different sizes of this beige colored pearl and a silver gray. These pearls have a texture to them. The white and then the gradient pink and blue. Here's more gradient pearls, mixture of different sizes and colors. Mixture of smaller pearls. This is all pink and lavender colors. Champagne color. And another bag of mixed colors and sizes. All of these are little mini crystals, kind of like crystal pixies, but much less expensive. I bought a whole bunch of different ones, trying to see if there was any difference and trying to find some unique colors. These ones are all from the same seller. It's a nice dusty pink, an emerald green, a mix, kind of a grayish, I guess, a dark burgundy, and a bright blue. This is a different seller. These are a crystal white. These are multicolor. There's blue, purple, and silver. Just silver and apricot. From this seller, I got 2 packs of the emerald green and a black. And this one is just 2 bags of mixed colors. This one is a dusty pink, a crystal white, and kind of a topazy brown. Let's see if this crystal white is the same. And you can see from the different sellers, there's quite a big difference. I like this one better. It's a brighter white. And with the emerald greens, there's a little bit of a difference too. I prefer this one. It's brighter and more vibrant, so I'll order more of these ones. I thought this one was going to be more of an emerald green. That's what it looked like online, but it's kind of a dark bluish green. And then there's a burgundy there as well. This seller is really trying to copy Crystal Pixie. They even have this similar jar. I got the kind of white AB, darker AB, an olive color, an orange, kind of a peach. More crystals. These are kind of a silvery gray, a peach, and a copper color. I found a couple more packages with caviar beads. These ones are just white and a translucent gray. For these ones, this one is a mix of a green and a couple different blues, a matte and a shiny, and then a white. It's a mix of all different colors. And then a crystal translucent AB. These are a couple different packages of the round caviar beads. I ordered these 2 metal sets. This one is rose gold. In all different sizes. And this one is a grayish black. I bought this set because of the white caviar beads. Those ones are hard to find. The silver and gold and rose gold, those ones are easy, and black, but white was harder, so this is why I bought this set, but the other colors will be nice too. These are also caviar beads, but they're a little bit larger. I think there's different sizes in there. Looks like some smaller ones as well. This one is a transparent blue and a black. These are some more metallic ones. These ones are more of the dark grayish black, and then some gold. This package I'm super excited about. This was one seller who had all of these amazing colors and selection, different sizes and mixes of caviar beads, and some really unique colors that you'll never see anywhere else. Like neon pink. This one's kind of a transparent brown. Neon green and royal blue. And then some nice mixes as well. These are some different color studs that I got. These are rose gold spheres in different sizes. I got 2 of these. This one's spilt, so I put it in a little bag, but they're exactly the same. And this one is a mixture of rose gold, gold, and silver. And then these ones are just silver. These ones are a little bit darker silver. More of a gray. These are a bunch of different shells and mica and stones that I got from different sellers. These ones are different pastel colors. They're all shells. Some of them are a bit large, but I think I can crush them and still use them. These ones are all mother of pearl in darker and lighter shades. Some more shells. These ones are a really pretty blue. Look at that. More shells just in different colors. These ones are kind of pink. And some really small crushed ones. These are shell sheets, so they're sticky on the back when you peel off this paper. And you can just cut out whatever shape you need and put it on the nail. More shells. Different colors. This one has shells and pearls. These ones are lighter and some darker colors. I like these brown ones, kind of mustardy, tortoiseshell kind of colors. These ones are pastels. I like this kind of minty green one. This is the last set of shells. These ones are kind of more muted, almost matte. Like, can you see this? They're still shiny, but they have a different finish to them. Kind of flat, which actually this looks really cool, different from other shells. And then some mica. This one's a set with different colors. Got silver, kind of a rusty crystal, gold, kind of a champagne color. This is a nice way to get all the different color flakes for a cheap price. And then this one I think is just one color, yeah. Ooh, look how pretty that is. It's kind of a rosy champagne color. Oh, that package was deceiving. It looked dark brown. This is so nice. I wanted to buy a bunch of new dried flowers. I use them for milk bath nails, and it's also summertime, so I'll be using more petals and doing more kind of summery designs. I love this set. Look how amazing that peach color is, and this green. kind of a lavender blue. And these gorgeous dusty rose colors. I bought the set because I like that it has the leaves in it as well. And then these tiny petals are good for milk bath nails. And then I got a bunch of these sets. They're a mix of different petals. So there's larger ones and smaller ones in each. And I've got a few different colors. These are interesting, these little orange pots. These are little fur magnets. So little fur balls that you can attach. Oh, no, these ones aren't magnets. These are just little fur balls. That's not as convenient. With the magnets, you can take these balls off when you have a shower or washing your hands or whatever. This one I would have to stay on there permanently. It's not going to look very nice after a while. I've got a few different colors, pink and white and gray. This is metallic thread from 2 different sellers. This set has a bunch of different colors. I like this bright pink and the champagne color. I bought these colors individually, the ones I thought I'd use the most. This is black, champagne, silver, and a mixed color. There's gold and pink and blue in there. Here's a bunch more metallic threads and mesh. These 3 are all really long. I think they're meant as tinsel, maybe? No, it says nail art line, but they're long like you would use on a Christmas tree. There's this one, and then these ones are multicolored. This one's holographic, and then just metallic. These are all mesh that you can use for nails. Are these 2 the same? Yeah, they are. So there's pink and then the goldy brown. And then these boxes, they all got really squished in shipping, but there's nothing wrong with the actual mesh inside. So there's brown, a dark pink, gold, and a light pink. And this one, you can see, is blue, silver, gold, and a dark silver. So this is what they look like. And then you just cut a piece and put it on the nail and embed it with gel or acrylic. These are a much finer mesh. There's green, blue, pinky green, and I think there's a purple stuck on the end here. Yeah, that's what it looks like. And this one is just different shades of orangey pink. These are more of the mesh. So a purple, pink, peachy color, 2 of the greens, and then a blue. And a few more of the metallic threads, except these ones are twisted. It says they're corrugated, but they're actually twisted. And so these ones that are multicolored, they look like alternating pink and blue. And then these ones they look even shinier than they normally would, and they have an interesting texture. Here's all the different foils and films that I bought. These 2 sets are transfer foils. These ones are all brand names. So Chanel, Dior, Louis Vuitton. Some of these are transparent, so you can have whatever color background you want. This one is different colors of snakeskin. These are also transfer foils, both hollow. This one is all white, hollow, and different. It might be difficult to see on camera, but there is different designs. And these are all just different colors. Look at that one. I like this orange too. These are all foil tape. I use them like a sticker. Just put them right on the nail. They're not transfer foil, but they have a similar finish. These are all sets of transfer foils, and these are films. If you don't know the difference between transfer foil and film, Film is a really thin sheet that needs to be cut up and into whatever shape that you want and then placed onto the nail, and you need to glue it with either a gel or a glue or whatever you would normally use. A transfer foil is also a very thin sheet, but it has layers. So when you place a special adhesive, a foil glue, onto the nail in whatever shape or design that you want, and then place the transfer foil on top of it, it will leave behind some of that foil, and then you pull away the rest of the sheet. So there is a difference between the two and how they're used and what they look like on the finished nail, but you'll find that on eBay and AliExpress that they use the terms foil and film kind of interchangeably. So sometimes you think you're buying foil and you'll end up with film. So be careful when you're buying them, read the comments, look at the pictures, make sure that you're getting what you want. These little packages make it really hard to see what's inside. I think I'm going to unpack them all and put them into containers like this, because there's a lot in here and you wouldn't know what all the colors were without pulling it out every time, which is kind of a pain. And I wouldn't want to be putting little cut pieces back into the bag. It just needs to be in a better container. Here's a bunch more sets. This one is matte. These are the last of the individual foils. These ones are just a holographic purple and blue. And these ones have designs on them. I like this pink section here. This was a set of 25 different striping tapes, all different colors. This one's with stripes, holographic ones, just plain colors, metallic silver and blue, brown, pink. These are individual ones that I bought. This one's an AB in 3 different sizes. This is gold. This is a plain white. A rose gold glitter. Silver hollow. And this is another set of 10 different colors. There's green, red, purple, white, copper, gold, silver, and 2 different blues. Here's 2 more packages of striping tape. This is gold and silver. This is the thinnest striping tape that I could find on eBay. It's really fine. I'll show you the difference with another one. This is compared to the other striping tape. So it's about half the width. These are all of the stickers and the decals that I bought. This set is mostly luxury brand stickers, so Gucci. I like these little snakes. Some rainbow and black Louis Vuitton, brown Louis Vuitton, Supreme, and more Louis Vuitton. Logos in black, more rainbow, some butterflies, Hello Kitty, emojis. These ones are all in white. There's Puma, Nike, Chanel, Gucci, and then some Versace. These are candy bar decals, water decals. There's Kit Kat, Baby Ruth, Snickers. These are all Russian nesting dolls. These are water decals as well. These are all just straight lines like striping tape, but in sticker form. So silver, gold, coppery rose gold, black, and white. And I think the set was neon. Yeah, so yellow, pink, blue, green, and orange. Some dragon stickers. These ones are really popular and they come in a bunch of different colorways. They have rainbow and pink, and I think I saw white as well. And then some snake stickers. This pile is all from AliExpress. These Timoni nail art stickers are really good quality. I always really like using them. These ones are gingham. I've got blue and black and red. Some mesh with dots. I've got black and white. These ones are plaid or tartan. Red, blue, purple, and black. Some rabbits and flowers. These ones are mahjong. They're from Pro Tensor. These ones all came as a set. They're all holographic sheets and they're pre-cut into triangles and abstract shapes. You can just place them right on the nail. They're in a bunch of different colors. I like that one. These ones are exactly the same idea, they're just from a different seller. So pre-cut holographic stickers. These ones are cut into stripes. I got some of these color gels from Venalisa. These were from AliExpress. And I got a bunch of these glaze gels, which are like jelly. I'll swatch all of these and I'll show you. Oh, and this Fur Effect gel. This is 1602, 1601, 1566, 1640, 1571, 1614, and 1561. These are 1606, 1641, and 1617. These are the glaze gels, the jellies. This is L25, L26, L27, L29, L30, and this is the Fur Effect gel. Looks like this. It's a white base with black lines in it, little pieces of black fur. Be fun to use for animals, teddy bears. I also got these two specialty gels. This one is from SKVP and it's a texture gel. So it's quite sandy and it feels like plaster. This one is from Born Pretty. It's a PVC soft solid gel and you can use this for sculpting 3D art. It's got quite a firm jelly texture, so you can take off a little piece and you can form a ball or any shape you want, really. And it will cure like regular gel. So just another way to create 3D art. I bought these because I really like the metallic gels, but they're usually very expensive, so these were cheap for the 4 of them. I'll swatch them and show you. I just got some on my finger when I was opening the lid, and you can see how metallic that is. It just looks like liquid metal. These turned out even better than I thought. This is just one coat of each of them. There's really good coverage. There's not a lot of streaking, and they're really metallic and shiny. So I really recommend these. I think these are all the colors they came in. They're from Our Band Nail, and I got these on eBay, so worth looking up. These are spider gels. This set is from Mitzi. This is Mad Doll, and these ones are Born Pretty. I already swatched these so that you can see the colors. These are the Born Pretty ones. This is black, white, silver, gold, and champagne. The gold one does not have a lot of glitter, even though I mixed it quite a bit, but the rest are really pretty. I really like the silver one. And these are the Mitzi ones. So I got yellow, orange, pink, red, green, blue, and purple. And this is the Mad Doll one. This one here. It's kind of a unique color for a spider gel, that's why I grabbed it. I got a bunch of these watercolor liquids. These ones are Born Pretty. These ones are Nicole Diary. I'll swatch them all and show you because it's impossible to see what color they are like this. Here's the swatches. This is the 1 through 8 of the Born Pretty, and then this one is the Nicole Diary one. This one is LO9. It says they're watercolor liquids, but these are definitely alcohol ink. You can smell it when you open them, and you can tell by the way that they spread like this. I really like these two dusty rose colors here. That's 4 and 5. I don't really have anything else like that, so I'll definitely be trying those first. I also got this clear. I'm assuming this is just straight alcohol, and I'm sure you can use it just like alcohol ink to kind of spread the colors. Yeah. These are some cheap brushes that I got on eBay. This one was supposed to be an ombre brush, but they sent me the wrong thing. This is, I think, meant to be for polygel with a spatula on one end and a brush on the other end. But I have no use for this. This brush is really low quality, and this spatula, I have a ton of these already, so this won't get used. This is a set of liner brushes in 3 different sizes. This is what they look like. They say they're Kolinsky, but I find that hard to believe. These were like 50 cents for 3 of them. And they don't feel like Kolinsky at all. And then they have a cuticle pusher at the other end. This is a sponge brush. The package comes with this main body for the brush, and then 7 of these replacement sponge heads, so you can just pop it out and then put it back and replace them as you need to. So you can use this for gradients or ombre. This is for picking up gems and crystals. It has a sticky tacky wax end, and then it has one of these tips that you stick into like blue tack or white tack, and then it gets sticky on the tip, and you can use it to pick up tiny gems. 2 more brushes. These ones are for ombre. They're both exactly the same. They're cut on a slant like that. They're really soft bristles, so they're easy to use for ombre and gradients. I like to keep 2 so that I can dedicate one for lighter colors and one for darker colors, because these cheaper brushes do tend to get a little bit stained. These are brush holders. I ordered 2 of these hoping I would get 2 different designs, but they sent 2 of the same one. But they're so cute, I don't even care. This is just a really cheap dust brush that I threw into an order to get free shipping. It's really soft. I'll definitely use it. I always see these super cheap drill bits on AliExpress, and I've never bought one before. I thought I'd give it a try. Seems pretty decent quality. I'll try it in an upcoming video and we'll see if they're worth buying or not. This is a drill bit stand. This is probably the purchase I'm most excited about because my other stand broke and my drill bits have just all been loose sitting on my table. And so I've been excited for this to get here so I can start using it. Oops. This is what it looks like with the drill bits in it. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. This is a palette. It's made from a tile. I really like these ones because they're easy to clean. They're also quite heavy, so they don't slide around. They're really sturdy. These are anti-UV gloves that you're supposed to wear when you put your hands into the UV lamp. I have tiny hands and these are a little bit small on me. They're quite tight. So if you have large hands or have a client with large hands, these probably wouldn't really work. They look a little bit silly, but I can see how they would do the job. I don't remember where I saw this, but it was in someone else's haul video, and they had one of these sparkly mats, and they were taking photos of their finished nails on it, and it was so beautiful. So I grabbed one. I don't even know if you can see how beautiful this is on camera, but it just sparkles like crazy. Here, I'll take it out of the package. This is out of the packaging. I think you can see the sparkles easier now. That is so pretty. I'm excited to use this. These are 2 packages of nail tips. I got these ones for making samples. So these ones come on a set of 12. These are loose stiletto shaped. I buy a lot of polishes, so I make a lot of swatches, so I'm always buying new sample tips. I also got this little tool. It's supposed to be for bending charms so that they have a curve to them and they fit on your nail better. So I'll try it with one of these. I think you're just supposed to put the charm on it. Is there a secret to getting this in there? Oh, you're supposed to put double-sided tape. Okay, let's try that. That'll be easier. Well, it does work. I'm not sure it'll work on heavier charms, the thicker ones, but it'll definitely work on these flatter, thinner ones. These are nail wipes. These are the first nail wipes I've ever bought on eBay, and these are supposed to be lintless, but they are not. There is a lot of lint here. They're super fluffy. I'll still use these up, but I won't buy them again. They're just too fluffy. These are a bunch of containers I got from AliExpress. This one is for nail wipes, so you can fill up both sides. Look like that. I bought this one with the separation because I usually have a few packages of nail wipes going at the same time, so I can keep the different brands separated. And then these ones are all boxes with compartments for storing crystals or glitters or charms. I like this one because it has little separate things, so I can just take 1 or 2 packages out if that's all I need. I also got another one of these, but it's just in colors, so the compartments are just separated by color. I also got 2 of these compartment boxes, so there's smaller compartments and then larger ones. I'm not going to take these out of the packaging and show you because they're quite dirty. I don't know if you can see, but there's insect wings in there and all kinds of specks of dirt, and I don't really want that on my table. So I'm going to give these a clean before I use them. These are thin masking tape, so for partitioning off part of the nail or making straight lines. That seems quite sticky. They'll work really well. Here's the last 2 things I have to show you. These are plastic cuticle sticks. I like these ones because I can use them for sculpting and they don't stick as much as the wooden ones. This is a Born Pretty watercolor nail painting pen. So like any of the other watercolor inks, but just in a pen form. This is what's in the package. This is the ink. this opens. Doesn't twist. Did I just ruin it by closing that? Doesn't have any instructions on here other than how to actually apply the watercolor. So I have no idea how to use this. I'll play around with it some more, and if I get it to work, I'll show it in another video, but this might just be garbage. So please let me know down in the comments below what you thought of this video. Did you like that I'd already unpacked everything, or do you want to see all the products coming out of the packaging and hearing all the rustling and everything? Let me know what you thought of these products. If you've used any of them, let me know what you thought of them. And if you want to see me use any of these in a future video, let me know which ones were your favorites. And please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you soon. Bye.